Welcome to Zaki. I'm the guy that always tells you the things you already know, and in this video, we are talking about you will not need to be alone all of the time. A lot of you guys are isolated in your journeys, extremely isolated. You're expanding your brain, your mind. The matter is also changing, the matter is becoming more handsome, etc. So in those cases, you are not relatable anymore to the people in your surroundings. Okay, I understand that. You are like a unicorn, you are isolated, you're locked in, you're learning, you're expanding, you're just shape shifting right now. And that's cool. It's a nice feeling. You're waking up, looking into the mirror and being like, this can't be real, but it is. It seems kind of real. It is real, actually. So in those cases, it's really hard to actually be in the same circles because you are not the same person, and that's quite intentional because you had some sort of thing that initiated you to make this bold move, and therefore you're just now isolated. Isn't that weird? Isolation is definitely a good component to start out with, but it's not the way you should approach it genuinely. Okay, for a week, it's okay, but it's nothing that you should do months on end. It can be like also a break for whatever I'm trying, for the concept that I will try to explain right now. And the concept I am explaining is called lean monk mode. Yeah, it's actually just stolen from lean startup and the internet concept of monk mode. We all know what monk mode is. If you don't know it, just Google it. Basically, you disappear, you come back, and you're like this, just 20 levels even beyond that. That's cool, but you can also have the lean monk mode. That means that you do not isolate from the people in your surroundings, and you can just actually participate in normal civilian life as usual, but you will try to protect your energy. Some examples: you're going to the gym regularly, so therefore you have like time stamps or time that is genuinely just blocked because you are going to the gym, or you are reading, or you're creating, or whatever you are doing. Therefore, in those times, you would just be unavailable. You will not need to explain why you are not available. I understand because a lot of people out there might not be that understanding of you going to the gym or reading a book rather than going outside and having some fun, like, fast dopamine activities. Therefore, you will come into a situation in which you need to explain yourself even further, and you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, because when you do that in the communication with the people of your surroundings, they will try to draw you down. They will definitely try to bring your energy back to the frequency where you were, and it's really important, especially in the stages of rapid change, that you protect your energy at all costs, obviously. So in those cases, it's always important to understand that little white lies are not just allowed, they are warranted. So you still keep their favor, and they won't think that you changed too much. So you just say something else that might be a bit more in their wavelength, even though you're out there, you're grinding, you're grinding in the gym, you're doing the shit that they won't even think about it's possible, and everything is important because it also goes with gratitude and being humble. You're not doing this to impress other people. You are definitely not doing this to impress the people in your current surrounding, in your current realm. You are doing it so you can impress yourself, or even to keep it in a more aligned way of saying it. You're doing it to be aligned with the person you truly are. And therefore, you have to break away slowly but surely. But the process of breaking away must not happen in this rapid fashion. It can actually be something that happens over time. You are missing some of the gatherings little by little by little. But in the moment in which you are wearing the new uniform, the new alignment, the new wavelength, the new frequency, however you want to call it, in that moment, you start also to reintegrate. Therefore, you can just minimize the time of isolation. And that's really important because we don't want you to be some internet lonely person, okay? Or one of those incels that are really ripped and strong and have everything but lack complete social awareness and social skills, because it won't benefit you in the long run. So it's really important to just be the casual guy, be the cool guy, still have a friend group, engage also in your old friend groups. There are a lot of things that you guys can participate in, and where you still will be aligned and definitely be aligned, because communicating with other people is key and important in every case. But just stay away from discussions, stay away from preaching, trying to convert other people into this lifestyle, because it does not work. It's something that must come from their inner self, and just lead by example. The changes will be visually noticeable anyways. Therefore, just wait, and then people will come to you and you can just explain what you actually did. And when they are actually trying to get into their journey, you are also a helpful guide. And you already have friends that are on the way to the waveland. The more realistic path is that you will need to have a new fan group. And believe me, it's magic. You think it won't happen like that, but it will happen like that. Obviously, you're outside all the time, you're in the gym all the time, you're doing your things, you're even by doing your creative endeavors, a lot of it might even involve writing or drawing or whatever. You know that you got to be outside, you got to be in the nature, and you got to be also surrounded by people. In that moment in which this energy shift is taking place, it's also noticeable by other people that are aligned with your new frequency. It seems like fucking magic, and I can't even put it in other words, because it happened to me and I can't even understand how, like, what the fuck, what changed? Just because I changed physically, I was like, no, it can't just be the physical thing, because the people were actually on the same path and had similar thoughts and similar thought patterns to the way I perceive the world now, and the plasticity of this world in which we are, in this realm in which we are. Because especially when you're coming from a not so free background, a lot of thought patterns are actually just loops, and the people talk themselves in self-fulfilling prophecies. Therefore, they aren't able to get out of that, and there is no plasticity left. So, if something is done, it's done. You can't shift it. And that's something that's really important. There is the simple mindset shift. This is the entire journey. When we're talking about alignment, about reading, about spirituality, about expanding, about becoming physically more attractive or healthier, because health is obviously a much more important trait. We are just saying that you think or you believe that there is the possibility of change. And the people who are not aligned do not believe in the possibility of change. And that is sadly a huge amount of the populace. But believe me, there are a lot of people out there that believe that change is always possible, and change starts actually within. And therefore, we have a community on Telegram. When you're interested, just join the community. We are going to link up, especially with AI coming up. We need creatives like you. We need people that believe in change. We need people that are human, that can create, because humanity needs you.